Hey everybody, Coach Ryan from P3 coming back to you with a special video, a fun way to choose the ingredients of a given meal based on your P3 nutrition plan. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the spinning wheel to choose my protein source and my carbohydrate source for my next meal. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and filled in all the possible protein sources. Now, if you look at the spinning wheel, you'll notice a couple things. First thing, it looks like a third grader wrote it. It's because I wrote it on there myself. Second thing, a couple of the choices are repeated. That's on purpose. I only chose from things that I have prepped and ready to go in the fridge. And I don't mind repeating some of the choices because I like all of that stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't have purchased it and I wouldn't have made it. So we're going to start with protein because protein is the most important, most fundamental element of each meal. Regardless of what your body composition and or health and or fitness goals are, protein's the most important, period. You cannot live without protein. It is important for building muscle. You literally can't build muscle without it. Super, super important. It's not our rule, it's the rule. So we're gonna start with that. So I'm gonna spin the wheel. I'm gonna spin it pretty hard, and then whatever it lands on, that's what I'm gonna have. All right, so it is flank steak. Perfect. I love flank steak. We cooked it on the grill. It's going to be amazing. What we're going to do now is reset this thing and come back, and I'm going to choose my carbohydrate source. So, see you in a second. All right, everybody, we're back. So we chose our protein source. We're going to have flank steak today. Now, a little movie magic. Our spinning wheel has been reset. We're going to choose our carbohydrate source. So again, these are all things that I have in the house. They're all things that I like. So basically, regardless of what it lands on, it's a win. So I'm going to spin this guy hard. The last time I spun it, the little pin fell off. So we'll see if it falls off again. It's going to be an exciting thing. Here we go. What are we going to land on? All right, so blueberries. Absolutely fantastic. I love blueberries. They're really good right now. They're full of antioxidants, so it's a huge win. So my meal is going to be flank steak and blueberries. I'll show you that in a minute. Now, because I'm in a fat loss phase, for this particular meal, I don't have a vegetable and I don't have any added fat, which is pretty normal in a fat loss phase to not have a whole lot of added fat. Usually we're gonna have some veggies, but I don't have it for this particular meal. The cool thing is, if I did have a veggie, I would just do the same thing again. I'd erase the board, I'd write down the veggies that I had on hand, that I wanted to eat, and then I would spin it and go with that. So it doesn't matter. Basically, you can extrapolate what we just did to any option, whether it's protein, carbohydrate, vegetable, or added fat for any of those. When we come back, we'll see what my next meal is going to look like. We'll talk a little bit about why we have things set up the way we have, and we'll go from there. I'll see you then. All right, we're back. So we spun the wheel for our protein source, which is flank steak for this meal. We spun the wheel for our carbohydrate source, which is going to be blueberries for this meal. So fist-sized portion of flank steak, perfect. 1 cup. Everybody has measuring cups, so this is 1 cup of blueberries, very easy. For this meal, as I mentioned, I don't have, because I'm in a fat loss phase, I don't have an added vegetable, and I don't have any added fat. So if I did, theoretically, I could just keep spinning the wheel and I could choose those based on that, or you could just choose whichever option. Obviously, it works the same way. The goal with the P3 nutrition plan is that it's personalized for you and it's very, very easy to have a lot of variety in your diet. We do this for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's healthy to have variety. The more within reason, the more variety, the better. The second reason is it makes it easier to stick to your diet. The reality is the perfect diet, the perfect fitness plan isn't perfect if you don't do it consistently. Consistency beats everything. Consistency beats perfection. We all are going to have meals that don't go quite how we want them to go relative to our goals. We're all going to have days where we miss the gym, or we're at the gym and it just doesn't kind of go how we want it to go. That's okay. consistency will outweigh those days or those occasions all of the time. So our goal is to give you lots of options to make it very, very easy for you to execute your meals and to be consistent. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this to be very helpful and informative. Like the video, comment below as to what your favorite meal combination is or your favorite way to choose the ingredients of your meal. Subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.